as you've heard, welcome back to Pikmin 4. Today, we are hopping into some more night expeditions, this time at Serene Shores. How are your night expeditions going? Be sure to keep your guard up out there. All right, so let's explore at night. These areas have been approved for night expeditions. We've got everything done in Sun-Speckled Terrace and Blossoming Arcadia. It's all about Serene Shores, where we have number 1, Blossoming Dunes, number 2, Water's Edge, and number 3, the Sand Keep. Glow sap, there's still some here. Get on out there and harvest it for us, all right? Will do. So number 1, Blossoming Dunes is only a 1 out of 5 difficulty. Isn't there just something so thrilling about going out at night? I wish I could go with you. You know what, I wish you could come with me too. I need some help. It's really difficult a lot of the times, but we did get our skills really jumped up with it the last time we ran through, so hopefully we can keep up with everything as we head on 3 more night expeditions. All right, here's nighttime Serene Shores. We have not seen it like this yet, so pretty spooky, but it looks like the tide is still lowered. A lot of the water is not here. Maybe later in the night, the water will rise back up. I hope not, but I'd imagine that's how it works, right? I guess we'll have to wait and see. So here we are. We're gonna have to find some glow Pikmin. Oh, there's already some waiting for us. Hi, glow Pikmin. And we'll just get started with things right away. So I see 10 over here. That'll basically require us to get all of them. And I can maybe charge some enemies like over this way, boom. Gotcha, gotta keep Dandori in mind. But of course, glow Pikmin can handle just about anything. So we should just be able to get through this. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. Got that stuff. And then over here, there's another 15. So we'll do something like that. I will charge at you as much as I can. That was pretty good. Looks like we might need some more glow Pikmin here in a moment, but I can at least chomp at you and get that dealt with. And there's some enemies up there. The sooner we can fight the enemies, the better. So let's get this over here. And then I see you up this way. We throw a bunch of glow Pikmin onto you. And then if I hop off of you, there we go, you can bite away, make a bit of a difference. Oh no, I'm sorry. Are you okay? I look like it hurt. Those spikes can be pretty dangerous, but we just gotta keep working on it. Yeah, I'm trying to protect the luminol, but not too many monsters are on the move just yet. So once we get this dealt with, wait for them with your mines, I will soon enough. But I'm not too worried about it because it just is a 1-star difficulty thing, so I just feel like it'd be a lot easier to deal with this than normal. But there was a trick null over on the other side too, so I just wanna work on as many things as possible. I see all this stuff, so I'm gonna throw those over. Over here, we gotta do the same thing, but plenty more enemies are popping up, so I'm gonna charge up, and boom, the double takedown. At least a little bit, and then maybe, yeah, activate that. Charge up again, and I think we can finish these 2 off. That was satisfying. Okay, very cool. Yeah, they're gonna try to make an issue with this now, which should be fine. We just get rid of whatever we can. There's nothing in here, I guess. Okay, got all of those. Let's see, think you have enough glow Pikmin? I don't know. It never feels like enough, right? We can get all of that over. We have 23, so we can really start working on all of this too. But the enemies are starting to crawl over a bit more. We have the flying ones now too, so we'll fight those guys away as fast as we can. And then I wanna head over to the other trick null, which is getting attacked at the moment. I don't think yet it'll survive for very long, unfortunately. But at the least, we can start throwing this stuff at everybody and get rid of them quite quickly. Got it. And then over here, I see a lot of stuff too. So if we could start focusing on these enemies with our huge collection of glow Pikmin, I think it'll be a good idea. Got some more of that over there, and then maybe just charge us. Boom, finish you off like that. Excellent. I don't see anything else going on around here, so yeah, we can just keep throwing that stuff over. If I take a look at the map, it looks like some enemies are starting to crawl over that way, but I don't have to worry about it too much just yet. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of glow Pikmin over this way. We will charge, full force, boom. That's gonna make a big difference, right? Sort of, kind of, maybe not. Okay, get that there, keep fighting you off. And then Ochi's working pretty hard. I'm a little bit worried about the other trick null though, so maybe while this is happening, we should rush back. I don't think there's too much I can do about it in time. Wait, come on, come on. Oh, I hit some of them, but I really needed to hit all of them. Darn. It's okay though, because we'll just keep fighting them over there. Get rid of these 15 little glowstones. Nice, okay, they're all coming back to me then. And while it is getting more intense, I think we'll be okay. More enemies to take out over here, some of them. We are being attacked. Oh no, okay, I thought that we had more time. We do not. Okay, we gotta rush over there right now then, and start dealing with this. So get rid of this group and then charge up as much as I can. Why aren't they doing anything? Okay, that's not what I wanted, oh my gosh. Here, get off. They really didn't do anything over here, come on guys. And then charge it up, ready? And boom, throw it right at you. That should make a big difference. We can finish this enemy off. Jeez, that was almost a disaster. Like a very preventable one, but the game was just sort of being silly. I looked at them, my reticle was on them, I threw the Pikmin, and a whole bunch of nothing happened. So we still have more time to survive throughout tonight, so I think we do this. I think we hop off of Ochi and send them back to the blue luminol. Okay, and then we just fight as many enemies as possible out this way, which we're doing a pretty good job overall. There's a lot more to fight over here. And then just an onslaught of them over here. This might be the last enemy too, so here's hoping to send everybody over. We'll charge up a shot like this if we need to. Come on, ooh, go on them. I wanna get rid of this guy. Okay, I think that's the last enemy. I really don't see any more. So I guess we found a way through it. Awesome. Yeah, it's actually gonna end prematurely just because that was every enemy, I think. I'm impressed you defeated all those creatures. I wasn't even sure you'd survive the night. Well, thank you very much. See, if we defeat all the creatures ahead of time, I guess it just ends. There's our first night expedition done pretty efficiently. Amazing work tonight, as per usual. Thank you very much. So that should give us some new medicine, which we can already use that to cure one of the leaflings. All right then, new blood, go collect that glow sap. And then once we do, we're just heading back home. Okay. So we did overall quite the good job there. Now we're heading home. All right, we've made it back. So we should have one leafling we can already immediately cure with what we got, so that's good. Exploration results for day 22. We got everything nice and successfully done. All 36 of the creatures defeated as well. So we're up to 1 cure. And this one leafling is waiting a cure, so that's perfect. So let's see how that turns out. I'm very curious to see who this is. Welcome back from your night expedition. Hee hee, it's complete at last. Russ, what exactly have you been doing locked up in the lab all night? Behold, my latest invention. This device can perfectly reproduce anyone's voice. And this is useful for rescue work. How? Hee hee, only a fool incapable of grasping the seismic implications of great scientific discoveries would ask such a question. Wow, Colin, really? That's a bit much, don't you think? But I wouldn't, I'd never say something like that. That was Russ. What? Okay, let me tell you what I can grasp. It's that this thing is going to be a problem, so I'm banning it. Key indeed. That does sound like a problem. All right, well, we got all of these done. Nice. Always we're making progress with them. We'll make some more progress with them soon enough, but rescue mission day 23 is coming in. So we get to cure that one leafling. I'm very curious to see who they'll be. Hi, Ochi. And then we still have 2 more night expeditions to go on. And while we don't have any leaflings to save for those, we can just make up a bit of a cure reserve. Right, administer the cure at once. Yes, Captain. Ooh, okay. I like their hair. Molly, uncharted planet tourist. So they're from Flukway as well. She's a streamer who came to this planet in desperate need of content and followers. Her eccentric style hasn't quite caught on. Oh my. Our work doesn't end here. It's our duty to care for and protect anyone we've rescued and hear what they have to say. All right, very cool. So I don't know if we'll explore around too much, just because we can just head right back into what we were doing. So another night expedition for us. How are your night expeditions going? Pretty well. We're gonna go on another one here and see what the next level sort of has for us. It will be Serene Shores Water's Edge. There are 2 luminals here. Split up the work with Ochi to protect them both. I'll try my best. So yeah, this one will definitely be a whole lot more difficult than the first one. Just whatever those 2 luminals, I get very worried about the challenge involved, but I guess we'll see how it goes. So we've returned to Serene Shores. I see a lot of those little glow starbit stone things that I'll definitely wanna work on right away. So, obviously we want probably to head up there. Okay, so I'll probably defend this one, have Ochi over on this one. If that's what we wanna do, then the first thing we should do, of course, is just get Ochi to protect the blue one. And then I'll work on some of this other stuff. Obviously, if Ochi is protecting the blue one, then I want to set up mines around here, just because I can defend my area a little bit more easily, I think. So we'll set one right over here, right over there, maybe over here. So now we have it super well defended. And then out this way, I'm just gonna work on it, getting as many glowstones as possible as we work over to the red one. And if we can defeat some enemies early, that's always a good idea. So there's a lot of stuff like that is what we have to work on at the moment. But luckily, no. Okay, come on, there we go. There's a few more over this way I'll work on too. Luckily, since we've 100% completed this area, there's not much we have to worry about in terms of making shortcuts and stuff. Those are all available, all the bridges and bags and stuff, all the ramps. So let's make our way over. Are there already enemies on the move? It doesn't seem like it. So we can get this Tricknull over here. And then also this little group. And then over time, I'm just gonna keep throwing these until it eventually works. I guess I'll just keep working on it so I don't have to worry about that as much. Think you have enough glow Pikmin? Never enough. That's the one thing I'm learning. So if we can just fight off enemies like this though, that'd make a huge, huge difference. So they're gonna sort of go crazy. I think we just charged the whole group and that should defeat them really fast. Excellent. Let's go ahead and send another group over there. Another 5 over here. How are the enemies moving? There's one over here, but not too much over that way. I just don't wanna get too sidetracked is the thing. So I think we go over this way and I send all of the glow Pikmin to start fighting you a little bit. Even if it is just a little bit. Okay, here we go. Come on, send more, send more, send more. There we go, protect the luminal. I'm working on it, don't worry. So we send 15 over this way, and as we're walking over, this might not be the best idea anymore, I don't know. Here, we're just gonna get you to get started on that after all. And this one needs our help as soon as possible. So we're walking over. Ochi's got himself in a tussle. Come on, Ochi, you can do it. The blue luminal is under attack, but it's not really taking any damage yet, so that's good. I think that Ochi can handle it. And then we also have this Tricknull over here that we can activate. That'll probably make everything a little bit easier. I think Ochi is doing okay. I mean, it's still making scary noises, but okay, it's clearing out now, so that's good. So lots of stuff going on. There's a lot of enemies over this way. But honestly, we're doing a pretty good job of clearing out some of the scarier stuff right away. Was this big enemy still here? No, it looks like we cleared them out, so that's good. So I'll do this just to get that 15 of them. And it looks like over this way, there's gonna be a few more enemies and stuff, so I guess we'll start working on that because we'll get a good heads up on when they're coming in just from the Tricknulls and stuff. Let's see, it's not over yet. Oh, I know. Don't you worry about that. So over here, I'll just march them over super quick. So we should have like a growing populace of everything. And the sooner we can fight them off just ourselves like this, the better. So we just send over the whole group if we need to. Come on, so much damage going out. We grab this whole thing and do the same thing over here. Got it. And they might make some kind of issue, but we just go again. There we go, now we're making super quick work of you. So I throw 5 over here. That should be good. Okay, focus on protecting after that. I agree. So we go over here and do this, but it looks like Ochi's a little bit busy. Yeah, most of the monsters are coming in from that side, so we're almost cleared out with all the monsters. I guess we'll see, but Ochi has some scary ones to fight with. I'm coming over, don't worry, buddy. They're attacking the blue luminal. Not on my watch. Okay, here we go, send them all over. Oh, I think they hit the mine. So I think that means that this might be the last enemy over here. It's the last one I'm seeing on the map. So if we clear this out, what ends up happening? We're gonna find out. Here, start throwing them over. It's not really working for some reason. There we go, we got it. Is that everybody? I would hope so. It is, wow, so we get a nice early finish on this one. We're getting really good at this. I'm impressed you defeated all those creatures. I wasn't even sure you'd survive the night. Well, we did. And then with flying colors too, we still had quite a lot of time left over. Amazing work tonight, as per usual. All right, well, there we go. Now we can make the cure. So there we go, we're gonna get zipped up and we will head out of here. But I'm so happy with the fantastic work we did there for sure. So we're heading out of here and back home. All right, we've returned home yet again. We just gotta gear up for one last night expedition. If it goes as well as that one, we'll have no issue at all. So harvest successful, we get 2 cures this time, bringing us up to a total of 2. So no one rescued, that's fine. We do get 12 more of the glow seeds. That's really nice to have. Why does nighttime on this planet have to be so creepy? What's this? Comms guy, you afraid of the dark? No, I'm totally fine with the dark and nighttime on other planets. It's just, there's something about this place. It feels like something might jump out and get you at any moment. Sounds like you're scared of ghosts. You know, there's no such thing, right? Well, actually, science has yet to disprove the existence of ghosts. What? Jan, you're into all this ghost-ooey? Really? No, I wouldn't say that, but there's something that's been on my mind. You ever notice how the corpses left by the creatures during the day are nowhere to be found during the night expeditions? Hold up, can we please stop talking about this? Yeah, let's move on to maybe our brighter topic. Right now, it's of course, getting through the night. Okay, maybe getting through the night's not very bright. Rescue mission day 24. Let's just say hi to the happy Ochi. That always brightens my day a little bit. Okay. So we're all geared up and ready to go. I do wanna get more mines though, for sure, because I used them all before. So, I have to be careful with my spending though, because we're not really getting too many back. But I'll just buy 3 more mines, just like that. Perfect, our request is complete, and with that, we should be good to head back in. Come back and see me if there's anything else you need, of course. So our final night expedition of today, the leaflings are just, wow, the more I examine them, the more fascinating they become. Interesting. These areas have been approved for night expeditions. It's gonna be our 3rd and final one of Serene Shores, the Sand Keep. Right over here. I sense this area is abuzz with danger. Be careful that they don't get you out there. So this one's 3 out of 5. The last time we tackled a 3 out of 5 thing was the Dandori Rush thing that we did last time. When we were 100% completing Serene Shores. I don't know how this is gonna go because that really kicked my butt, but I feel like we've learned a lot about night expeditions, so maybe we can keep up. So this one surprisingly only has 1 luminol. It's not a double luminol area, I'm pretty sure. I guess we'll find out. So first things first, we have a ton of glow Pikmin this time. So we'll just get started with things as soon as we can. But if we command Ochi, yeah, it's just 1 luminol. So we'll get them to go back and defend it soon enough, but man, this place is looking crazy this time. So we probably wanna work our way out to the trick knolls and just find whatever enemies as possible, because there's so many. I think dealing with this grouping of them actually might be smarter to do first. But if we were to, here, hold on, command Ochi to like, go to the blue luminol. Maybe we can multitask a little bit here. I don't know if this is actually a good idea, but we're gonna have Ochi chill back there. I will activate this and just send out as many of these as I can. Got it. Yeah, I don't know if multitasking is actually gonna work here, but I can send a bunch of stuff here. There's that blasted creature. I'm not gonna throw anything at it just because I want to make sure that we keep our stuff. Oh, we need 1 more over there. And then down this way, huh? What do we got over here? More creatures to fight. The more creatures we can defeat now, the better. Like, that's just straight up how it is. So if we can get rid of the bigger enemies, that's even better. So I see this big group over here. We tackle them with everything we got. We call some back, sure, but then we just send them back on. We should be able to finish you off really quick. Okay, you over here. What I might wanna do is get them to do that so that they can shake off a few of them, and then we send the whole group over. And that seems to work a lot better. Awesome. So, get the whole group over except for 5 there, 2 there. And then we gotta head down this way. So there's a lot going on still. So yeah, fight them, and fight them. We don't have to worry if we get a little bit separated here from our glow Pikmin, because for the most part, there we go, they should just be able to keep fighting. We can call some of them back if it gets a little too crowded like this. Seeing how they're all bunched up, this might be the perfect time to actually try an explosive. I'm thinking we can try the Trachinator, or we have 5 of these bomb rocks. I'm just gonna toss one over like this. They're all grouped up like that. It just seems like the perfect spot. They might try to run away from it, but we get basically all of the smaller guys. Okay, oh wait, I did not wanna throw another one. Cancel that, 1, 2. Unfortunately, that's not gonna hit anybody then. Okay, come over here, and then toss them all over, finish that off, go like this, try to grab whoever we can wherever. Okay. Get over this way, and we need Ochi to hold on. I know, we're almost there, don't worry, we're almost there. So I just got really carried away with a lot of stuff there. The Lumino's under attack, but we can keep up with this stuff pretty well. Here we go. It's that thing I'm mostly worried about, so I can just send as many of those guys over as possible, and then Pack, I will toss a mine over here. That should be good enough. Come on, guys, come on. That's pretty good, but luckily we haven't taken too much damage. There we go, awesome. So, you over here, that's our next one. We're doing pretty good overall. I mean, we're building up a little bit of a collection of things, but over here is what we gotta work on now. So there's an army of enemies heading over, and some of them are just chilling out over here, I noticed, which if they're not angry, I think that means they're also maybe a little bit weaker, I'd imagine. So if we could just keep sending a whole bunch of them down before the big guys start getting over on the other side, that'd be amazing. Well, we're almost through the night. Getting every enemy defeated here feels unimaginable, but I mean, I guess we're technically getting a lot closer. There's also a few more enemies up here, because some of these enemies don't even bother really coming over. Okay, get some of this stuff. Go, go, go. All right, we definitely need to work with Ochi here soon, but I can just send another group over there, over here, and then as they're working their way back, so will we. So as you can see, there's still a lot more enemies, but I think we can fight them. I think we can actually win this. Maybe a couple more over that way, but I think in general, what I wanna do is go to my pack and throw over another mine right there. Throw it over there so it attacks that big guy specifically. Then we can just sort of deal with everything else. Ooh, it should get you. Nice, that clears things out a lot better. Okay, I see so many enemies we can fight off, but I think this is the last of them, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay, here we go. If we can get rid of them, then we're done. So let's just give it everything we got. Ooh, come on, come on. Send those Pikmin over. And was that everything it was? We cleared out every enemy. That was great. Fantastic. There's not a single creature left standing, or skittering, or hopping. All right. So that of course means for the last time of today, we get ourselves some new nectar. All right, here we go. Now we can make the cure, again. So with this, I think we're really gonna be able to say goodbye to Serene Shores. We've done a lot here between the last few episodes and this one, but we're all wrapped up. We did all the daytime stuff, all the nighttime stuff. All right, we have returned. So as soon as we find more leaflings, we'll be able to heal them up no problem. Exploration results for day 24, 43 creatures defeated that time. Pretty nice, right? So there we go, we get 3 cures in total. No one rescued technically, but that's okay. We have 87 of these total glow Pikmin seeds. Welcome back from your night expedition. At last I can make the medicine, and it's all thanks to the new blood here. Well done. I'll make the medicine. You focus on recovering the leaflings. Well, we'll do exactly just that in the next area we explore. But I guess for now, day 25 is rolling in. We'll look around the camp a little bit just to be sure there's not anything else to do. But it seems like we're all caught up in a really nice way. Okay, so does anybody need our attention for anything? That's why I wanna run around real quick to find out. It seems like for the time being, no. I'll hop on Ochi to move a little bit faster. I don't know if that actually helps us move faster at this point. Oh, you over here, you need something. What's going on? Your horticultural efforts have not gone unnoticed. The Pikmin population has ballooned thanks to you. So, grow the Pikmin population. We get 30 more right there. Very nice. There you are, the aforementioned token. That is my thanks for all of your hard work. So now we gotta grow the Pikmin population by another 300. Does anybody else wanna chat with us before we head out of here? I don't think so. That looks like about everything. So yeah, we did a really good job. Next time around, we are just going to go into our new area, which I don't even know the name of right now. So that'll be a pretty cool thing to discover. But for right now, that is gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Pikmin 4. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.